Alright, we're gonna launch the drone. Our mutual friend, actually, let me come over here. Our mutual friend Jean, who I met through Sam, lives that ways a bit, and we're gonna go fly the drone over to her. Let's text her and let her know we're about to launch and we're on our way.
All right, you see that tallest tree right up there?
Yeah.
That's about that direction.
Okay. Alrighty. While we fly on over to Jean's house, I want to talk about the power of positive attitude. This is something that a lot of people around me have commented on, have asked me to talk about, have asked me, like, what's your secret? How do you do it? I've had nurses and doctors point out that my attitude is unlike pretty much anything they've seen. I've mentioned before about singing on the operating table when they put whatever kind of instrument they used when they did a liver biopsy, and also when they implanted my port. Like, I was singing through the whole thing. I was listening to music and singing through the whole thing. And that's, I guess it's sort of a coping mechanism, you know? Like, I know I'm dealing with stress. I know that I'm dealing with a difficult time. And for me, music is always a go-to. Music, you know, as long as it's something that I like, it gives me this positive feeling inside. It's either the lyrics or the music itself that moves me. So that's definitely part of it. I'm just looking at the mountains here in this video as I record the audio, and just wow. I didn't really get to enjoy the view of the Green Mountains when I was flying the drone. I was more or less paying attention to stats and stuff, but so I'm kind of like seeing this for the first time, kind of like you are. But so I've had doctors and nurses comment about that, and you know, like I said, I come in and I sing, and you know, I've got a smile on my face, and I'm making jokes with people, and you know, like sometimes I'm the one cheering the nurses up. You know, I'm the one making the jokes. I'm the one making light of everything. And for some of them, it seems like it's pretty refreshing for them to get that from, quote, a patient. I don't even consider myself a patient. Like, I'm there doing what I need to do to save my life, kind of thing, you know, like it's a duty almost for me. But I have this quote here from a friend, and she said this to me this morning. Let me scroll back to it. So she said this: I said in my mind, why is this guy so talkative, and why is he in such good condition? Why doesn't he feel the problems of fucking cancer? And for me, it's just like, my response was, because in my mind, I hold the belief that I'm curing and healing myself, and that I'm already healed and cured. My attitude has to be that way if I want to heal my body, because if it isn't, I will die. The power of positive attitude is absolutely essential to my survival, and it's going to be essential to anyone's survival. Like, what you think, what you focus on, you're going to find in life. You find what you focus on. So imagine you're in a warehouse and you have a flashlight and you're looking for one particular thing. And you're going through the entire warehouse with just a flashlight. That's all you have. And you can only focus on a small area at a time. But when you turn the lights on in the warehouse, you can see what you need to see. You can scan a lot better and say, oh, this isn't the area that I need to be in, it's some other area that I should be in. So the point of that is, if you're focused on health and healing and positivity and laughter, you're going to bring those things into your life. If you're focused on the negative, you're going to create that. Your mind is so powerful. We literally create the reality around us. If you know anything about quantum physics, you know that the experiment where they observed electrons being fired through a slit, or two different slits, they act very differently. They either act as a wave, or they act as particles, depending on whether or not they're being observed. So the very act of observing changes reality. And if observing can change reality, think about what you can create with positive feedback, with positive thoughts. You create a positive feedback loop, and you create that reality. So for me, I want to create the reality that I kick cancer's ass, right? And once I've done that, once that process is complete for me, I'm not going to look at myself or consider myself, quote, a cancer survivor. I hate that term. What I like better is cancer killer, because essentially that's what I'm doing. I'm the one killing the cancer in my body. The cancer in my body is not killing me. So I flip the script on a lot of these common thoughts that people have. And that's very easy to do when you know the secret. And the secret simply is, what is the opposite of this negative thought or feeling? And if the negative thought is cancer is going to kill me, what is the opposite of that? I am going to kill the cancer. So that's the thought and the belief that you have to hold. It's very simple to think of the opposite of the negative thing, but you have to make it a practice. You have to constantly think until you get into that kind of thinking, until it's natural for you. You have to constantly force yourself to say, okay, I'm thinking something negative. What can I think of that's positive that is the opposite of this? What is the opposite of this negative feeling that I have? And once you figure that out, just keep that in your head. Just keep thinking, I'm the one that's killing this cancer. I'm the one that's killing this cancer. I'm the one healing my body. It's not the chemo. It's not fenbendazole. It's not the diet. It's all of those things, but all of those things are being done because that's what I'm thinking. That's the reality that I'm creating. And that's my little lesson for today. I was just kind of riffing. I didn't know how that was going to go, but thank you for listening.
Ready to catch it?
Sure.
Oh! Hey, wait, keep it up level. Keep it up level. All right. And yeah, that's it.
Alrighty.
Cool. What do you think?
That was way cool. That was fantastic.
And you didn't even fly it.
Huh?
I said, and you didn't even fly it.
No, I mean, the fact that you went out that far
Right?
and got that close to her house is amazing.
I wish we could have dropped down further, but if I did, I would have lost signal for sure.
Bam!
Right? Right. No, it actually, when it disconnects from signal, it will return home.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah,
That's pretty interesting.
yeah.
How long does the battery last?
Like around 25 minutes, half an hour, depending on weather conditions. Like the windier it is, the more it's going to
Yeah.
use the battery. But yeah,
That is way cool, dude.
yeah, it is.
That's a ways out there.
Oh, I know. We were a good almost mile. Actually, we were a mile out.